Hey everybody, Mr. Lake here with possibly the shortest video that you'll have all year. So it's something you can look forward to. Also, I promise no dancing this time, especially no dancing to silence. That was pretty embarrassing for me when students later on told me that in my last video, I danced for a minute and a half to music that only I could hear. But that's under the bridge, and we are moving on. And I wish that I hadn't even talked about it, but here we go. So today we're learning about electron dot diagrams, and I say this is the shortest video because this is literally the only slide. In the last video, you learned about orbitals, and you learned about valence electrons, and you learned how to identify how many valence electrons an element would have based on where it is in the periodic table, what column it is in. Well, I also need you to be able to draw something, a very simple kind of diagram called an electron dot diagram, which is literally just it's the symbol of an element surrounded by a number of dots equal to the number of valence electrons that it has. So, for example, if we look on the periodic table, carbon carbon has 4 valence electrons. So, to draw the electron dot diagram for carbon, we need the symbol for carbon in the middle, which is a C, and 4 dots around the outside, 1 dot representing each of its 4 valence electrons. Now, the first dot always goes at 12 o'clock. And by that, I mean, like, if you were looking at a clock and you went to 12 o'clock, the first dot always goes at the top here. Then you're going to go 90 degrees, or if you're sticking with the clock analogy, you're going to go 15 minutes for every successive dot. So the second dot would go there 15 minutes later, or a 90-degree angle away from the first one. The next dot would go here, and the next dot would go here. That is the electron dot diagram for carbon. So what about something like hydrogen, which only has 1 valence electron? Well, it's just going to have 1 dot above it. What about something like nitrogen that has 5 valence electrons? What are we going to do there? Well, we're going to follow the exact same rules. First valence electron goes up here, second goes here, third goes here, fourth goes here. Uh-oh, where does the fifth go? Well, you keep just following the same exact rules. You go another 90 degrees and you put the fifth one right here. What about something like a noble gas, like a neon that has 8 valence electrons? Well, the first one's going to go here, second here, third here, fourth here, then fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. That's it. Now you know how to draw electron dot diagrams. I've got an assignment for you. Very, very simple. Practice this. It'll probably take you 5 to maybe 10 minutes to get that done. And that's it. So, like I said, shortest lecture video ever. I hope that you enjoyed it. And until next time, take care of yourselves. See you in the next video.